so bad. Oh, you're recording now. Okay, so shut up, both of you, for a second. Alright. Before I start this, I should tell everyone right now that I just finished being sick, and I have probably strep throat right now. So in case you're wondering how shitty this is going to be for me, this is just giving you an idea. Alright. Time to die. So, when I'm going to do this, I'm not, all the foods that I'm going to eat, I'm going to keep them in my mouth for as long as possible so that they start fucking killing me. Oh god, it's starting already. But alright. Alright. Number 1. Dr. Bright is not allowed to feed anything with peanut butter to cane. Telling new researchers that you can tame SCP-682 with a rolled up newspaper and a tummy rub is right out. Oh, that burns. Dr. Bright is no longer allowed to challenge Abel to unwinnable games like tic-tac-toe. It was 3 weeks before Abel conceded a draw. SCP-018 is not to be taunted. Giving 113 to... God, that fucking hurts. Attempting to disprove 343 to 343 is a horrible idea. Agents are still studying the results of a paperweight supposedly so heavy that 343 could not even lift it. While it is true that no one expects the SCP Inquisition, that is only because there is no such thing. Dr. Bright is not the king of anywhere, nor is he the queen of anywhere. SCP-963 is not to be used for recreational or procreational purposes. It burns. Although it is entirely possible to use SCPs currently under the control of the Foundation to create tentacle monsters, no. Not even if Dr. Palmer asks nicely. There is no market for SCP brand pornography. No, not even in Germany. It would probably generate a great deal of revenue if sold in Japan, but still, 682 on information redacted. Jesus Christ, man. Should not replace the buckshot and Dr. Kleff shotgun shells with any of the following. What is it? Birdseed, confetti, cake sprinkles, sawdust, or sexual lubricant. Should not replace Dr. Wright's... Shut up. Fuck, you guys are really screwing me up. Should not replace Dr. Wright's lamp with a novelty lamp shaped like a marital aid. Should not replace Dr. Wright's marital aids with novelty aids shaped like a lamp. The Better Business Bureau is not the correct agency for dealing with containment failures from horrible eldritch artifacts sold by Marshall, Carter, and Dark. Dr. Bright must never come in contact with anyone under the age of 18. Let him contact them. It's the only way they'll learn. Just because it's a learning experience does not mean anyone needs to come in contact with Bright. Any request by Dr. Bright to utilize SCP-212 for enhancement are to be denied, due to several requests being submitted for the research goal stated as, quote-unquote, to stick my privates in it and hope for the best. Ah, God, this burns. End of my suffering. This includes requests This includes requests to use it for enhancement of other organs. I don't care how awesome you think it would be, Bright. I don't care how awesome you think it would be, Bright. You should not be allowed to have telekinesis. Victims of SCP-217 are not toys. Dr. Bright is not allowed to bargain with personnel for their souls if they are unaware of SCP-158. Don't let Dr. Bright get a sample of SCP-379. Let my laptop be the last victim. Dr. Bright is not allowed to go off any medication. Dr. Bright is not allowed to pretend I have any medication to be on. May not use any form of the word accident as an excuse. Dr. Bright may not violate the dress code, even on casual Fridays. No matter how many times you say, please, Dr. Bright, we will not put any of the hats you've been asking about on the dress code. Nor are you allowed to create and wear hats using aura out of anomalous objects. We understand that SCP-8922's top hat collection would have some tactical value, but that is not a valid reason to wear them in the presence of other researchers. Fucking hell. If SCP file says to never do something, it's not because we want to control your mind. Yes, it is. No, it's not, and Dr. Bright may not edit this document. SCP-378 is not to be handed out as weaponry to unsuspecting new researchers. Data redacted on O5 request, not even for recreational use. Not allowed to send Nigerian-esque spam mail to the Church of the Broken God. Oh God, that'd be terrible. Where is it? Not allowed to lead a mobile task force against the UIU under any circumstances without inviting Dr. Clef, or at all. In fact, just stay 500 feet away from any mobile task force at all times. Dr. Bright is not allowed to end reports with lyrics from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Ow, it burns, it burns. But is allowed to end lyrics from The Safety Dance. The interpretive dance routine, however, is forbidden until he gets lessons for the foreseeable future. When I say things like that, I mean they're crossed out in the text file. So, oh my God, the amount of pain I'm in right now. Dr. Bright is not allowed to go near any Renaissance festival.
Bailey's Skype
covered. It is to be turned over to the proper authorities. All right. Dr. Bright is not allowed anywhere near a Renaissance festival, especially not with D-Class and garb. SCP-963 is not a joy buzzer. Shoveling more soul-destroying food in my mouth. All right. If a mind-controlling SCP is discovered, it is to be turned into the proper authorities. It is not to be used to advance himself or others higher in the Foundation. Kondraki. Taking said mind control SCP to a strip club or Vegas shall be right out. Dr. Bright is not a superhero of any sort. Head of public relations. In charge of orientation for new staff. A doctor of psychology. A member of Site Command, which is crossed out. Made out of bacon. In possession of an IQ over 300. Head of SCP review. Or a member of maintenance staff. Sorry, boys, Dr. Bright is a member of Site Command. It's usually best not to ask why. It's O5 Command you're thinking of. All right. There is no ethics committee. And even if there was, does anyone believe Dr. Bright would be on it? Other than anything other than a what not to do. Dr. Bright is no longer allowed to make up Jodies for promoting calisthenics. Yes, this includes the Mickey Mouse club song. Dr. Bright is not allowed to apply SCP-963 to any major political figures. Again, Dr. Bright is not from an alternate timeline. Dr. Bright cannot issue orders to preserve the timeline, or to corrupt the timeline, or to screw with those history nerds. Dr. Bright is not allowed to challenge anyone to a duel and then give them SCP-572. Dr. Bright is not allowed anywhere near SCP-555-J in any way or any excuse. Remember what the miniature version did to Dr. Blank. Dr. Clef and Dr. Bright are not allowed to interact without the presence of a responsible administrator. Dr. Kondraki does not count as a responsible administrator, nor does Agent Strelnikov, or Dr. Mann. In fact, let's just keep the two of them apart, period. Chainsaws are not the solution to every problem. Nor is more chainsaws. Nor is more chainsaw cannons. Except for that one time, and yes, it was awesome. It burns. SCP speed dating never happened, and anyone who claims to remember such an event should report to Site Command for administration of Class A amnestics. Dr. Bright should not use any SCP to alter or affect the outcomes of reality-based television shows, including but not limited to Survivor, Big Brother, Hell's Kitchen, American Idol, or any dating show on VH1. Not even if Dr. Wright asks nicely. Redacted. Redacted hard. Dr. Bright is not allowed to administer spankings to Dr. Wright as punishment, as it only causes more rules to be broken. No, it doesn't matter if they are both consenting adults no matter how much either of them argue otherwise. Dr. Wright is not allowed to spank the monkey, nor is she allowed to shock the monkey, or anything else related to the monkey. Fucking hell. I thought the SCP Foundation was professional. Dr. Bright is not allowed to use SCP blank to make kick me signs. SCP-82 is not to be given song requests, especially not like a virgin. Accidentally spilling green gelatin on a dead body in the presence of O5 was funny for exactly once, and the smell of excrement extruding from O5-2 khakis soiled the moment. Dr. Bright is no longer allowed to utter the phrase "more than 1,000 babies" in the presence of any SCP personnel. Ow. Nothing in the Foundation is rated over 9,000. Stop posting classified information on 4chan. No using SCP-705 for personal gain or for plant monitoring equipment, and absolutely no giving them tons of extra Play-Doh just to see what they can make. That mecha was damn annoying. If it involves doing something wrong, it isn't right. If it involves something right, you've done it wrong. If Dr. Bright has to ask, it's above his clearance level. If it's above Bright's security level, run. Dr. Bright is not allowed to declare war on any country, thing, or person. A stripper a day keeps the doctor away. Dr. Bright is not allowed to contribute to this list. Besides, blank % of Foundation staff have their PhD. It'd take more than one stripper to keep them away. That is not a challenge. Foundation credit cards or expense accounts are not to be used to purchase porn. Not even anomalous pornography. Dr. Bright is not a martial aide and cannot refer to himself as such, especially on official documents. Dr. Bright is not the Lord of Rodley Might, and hereby banned from playing Dungeons & Dragons making use of SCPs to simulate the real danger. Bloody hell. Dr. Bright is not allowed to go to fan conventions, let alone use them as fucking recruitment drives, especially not at furry conventions. When writing a report, more detail is expected than object class Keter, special containment procedures, data expunged, description, data expunged. And inventing new security clearances just so nobody can see what you've written is also considered poor form. Showing Monty Python episodes to SCP-239 was not a wise decision. Please never try this with any other reality warping SCPs. Len, you're going to love this one. For the Emperor is not an acceptable justification for any decision. My evil twin is no longer considered a viable excuse, nor is my good twin, considering the implications. Where is it? Yes, forum trolls are annoying. No, they do not automatically become D-class personnel. Not allowed to lay orgasm muffins with X-Lax. Again, Dr. Bright is not allowed to send emails with my medic hazards attached, not even when replying to spam. The ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny is not grounds to pit more than 15 combative SCPs, including 682 and Able, against each other. Weeding out some angsty teens with attitude problems, however, is. Dr. Bright does not administer free hugs, nor an action called Surprise Blank. Not allowed to kick SCP-2558-J. Not allowed to play dodgeball with aforementioned SCP. Not allowed to play any type of ball game with SCP-5 or 2558-J. Any proposal which includes the phrase metric fuckload is straight out denied. Hang on, I'm not suffering enough. Give me a second. Still not suffering enough. Sorry for the pause. But I have to be suffering through this entire reading of the 300 that there are. Okay. Instances of SCP-2558-JX are not to be spooked when being held by members of O5. No instances of SCP 2558-J should be anywhere near an O5, let alone SCP-2558-J-X. The Foundation motto is secure, contain, protect. Not any of the following. Stab, carry on powerfully. Suck, cock, and penis. Let's use it on 682. Throw the cheese. That's it. You're on keto duty. Can we put it in 914? Blood makes the grass grow. Kill, kill, kill. Fuck trees. I climb clouds, motherfucker. Someone is getting stabbed, but some days it should be. Whose hand is that? If all else fails, poop on it. If all else fails, there's always the sun. We need bigger kittens. Society of creepy perverts. Fuck death, war, famine, and pestilence. We've got Clef, Gears, Kondraki, and Bright. Throw D-Class at it until it stops. 447 and dead bodies. Two great tastes that taste great together. The FBI are a bunch of pansies. Who wants to see what I can make the president do in public? For the Horde. Science for the science god. Make sure to wipe your feet on 2558. When in doubt, feed it to 682. Slapstick clowns and puns. Drop the blanket now. Seduction, coitus, and pregnancy. We always need more DACA. Still alive. And found the cake. Don't worry, O5 won't ever figure it out. Will it blend? Commies love us. Snack, crackle, and pop. Sex, cocaine, and power. Hang on, I'm not suffering quite adequately. God. Alright. Dr. Bright is no longer allowed to play Hippocratic Oath chicken with the medical staff. A full minute of stunned silence means, God, what did you do? Not please continue. Pranks placed in new staff's desk are not funny because they liquefied in record time. Attempts to use Foundation radio telescopes to contact omniscient and omnipotent extraterrestrial entities will result in a bill for any damages to the local space-time, including the cost of demoting objects to dwarf planet status. Despite his doctoral degree, Dr. Bright is not allowed to either prescribe or administer any of the following: anemias, homeopathic remedies, any sort of medication, free hugs, the healing power of laughter, sexual healing, more cowbell. Dr. Bright is not allowed to offer the solution of use more guns to any problem, or alternatively, get bigger guns. I resent that one. Despite what he may say, and any evidence, no matter how plausible, the SCP Foundation has never and never will be associated with Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. And regardless of what Dr. Bright may say, he is not, and I quote, a real-life wizarding tutor. And we ask him to stop showing us his wand. Nor is he a vampire. That was body glitter and bad acting. And despite the computer file on him may say, he is not Muad'Dib. The spice can flow just fine without him. The Tamlin Schoolhouse of Witchcraft and Wizardry is just a plain bad idea. Oh, God, burns. Yes, empirical evidence is the foundation of science. Yes, blind faith is the death of reason. No, this does not logically imply that anyone is ethically obligated to demonstrate the existence of breasts under laboratory conditions. If Dr. Bright is ever found under the influence of any recreational substance, he must immediately be contained under level 15 containment. If you want to know what, please refer to security tapes for blank, 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 between the hours of blank, blank, AM and blank, blank, PM. If Dr. Bright is deliberately found getting high to get out of paperwork, he is to be placed in a Type 4 cell and hosed down with cold water from a pressurized hose for no less than 5 minutes. Maybe this will teach you that drugs are bad, okay? No, this is going to be the best meme. Best meme. Burns. I wonder what Hunter's going to say about all this. I really do. Cthulhu and Reliath are not valid reasons to send Pandora's box out to the Pacific Ocean in order to capture them. Furthermore, these are not even SCPs. I will find the person who decided to enter a database file on them. Dr. Bright is not allowed to upload visual mimetic kill agents to 4chan, 7chan, any image board. Well, okay, maybe to 4chan it'd be doing the gene pool service. Dr. Bright cannot change the standard issue D-class uniform to black pants with a red polo shirt. Yes, I see your reasoning, but we don't want to be associated with Star Trek. No matter how many times he claims it, no matter how many uniforms we may confiscate, Dr. Bright is not a ninja, nor has he ever been. No, not even if he uses SCP-281 to do it. There are no security codes for the following: Zombie Conga Line, Badass Hat, Vampire Can-Can, Disco Corpse, Intense Homoeroticism, Who Mama, Necrophilia, I do not want to know, Extreme Crotch Violence, Jesus fucking Christ, Man disguised as Palm Tree, Man with Porn Stash, Kung Fu Rasa, Puppy Eating Monks, Justifiable Homicide, Code Bright Family Reunion, Cold Brown, Find a Place to Hide and make sure you leave an offering of booze outside your door, Dr. Kondraki Beach Party. I don't want to think about that last one. That last one is the stuff of nightmares. Just because Dr. Bright is a doctor does not mean that he is the doctor, no matter how many British men he possesses. No, SCP-963 is not proof against this, nor is any structure that results from placing SCP-184 inside of a police box. Adopting female members of staff and calling them companions is right out. SCP-297 is not a sonic screwdriver. The Doctor Who. While humor can be an effective way to improve staff morale, it is highly inappropriate to make your mom jokes in the vicinity of SCP-597. Dr. Bright may not classify any researcher, including himself, as a mimetic hazard. Dr. Bright is no longer allowed to accept or use the following as payment for bets. This is going to hurt. This one really is going to hurt, reading out this. You've all been warned. Your soul, anyone else's soul, virgin's blood, reproductive organs, SCPs, memories real or imagined, pieces of your past. I have no idea how that worked with Clef, but apparently he can do it. The island of Manhattan. Beads. Firstborn children. Secondborn children. Red-headed stepchildren. Rented mules. Gold spun from straw. A child's laughter. A child's tears. Virginity. Anal virginity. Oral virginity. Nasal virginity. Naval virginity. What the fuck does that even mean? Ponies. Anyone's grandmother or grandfather. Anyone's sister. Any blood relatives. No matter how many times he photoshops himself into a picture of 682, he is, no matter how many Australians he possesses, Dr. Bright is not and never was the crocodile hunter. Nor does every SCP/D class really hate it when you jam a thumb up their bum. What? He is not allowed to do that right now. Well, fucking obviously. As funny as incident 387/682-blank was, Dr. Bright is not allowed unsupervised access to SCP-387. Researchers are still trying to figure out how an animate model of 682 was so invulnerable despite being only made out of plastic blocks. Dr. Bright is not allowed to tell new researchers experimenting on 168 to divide by 0, find the square root of -1, or find the last digit of pi using the SCP. Dr. Blank is still comatose, and 168 is still quite displeased with the event. I'm almost out of hot sauce stuff to do. Dr. Bright is not allowed to use examples from Star Trek when administering tuning tests to artificial intelligence of any sort. Computer hardware does not grow on trees, damn it. When Dr. Bright is not allowed to plant SCP-2383 into science labs. We're still picking up complaints from the office of Stephen Hawking. No, not even for the good of science! Or even as science for the science god. Dr. Bright is not allowed to refer to himself as such either. Dr. Bright is not allowed to use SCP-587 to reenact the locker scene from Men in Black, nor play Godzilla with its inhabitants. Testing between SCP-786 and 587 is also banned. David and Goliath scenarios are just as harmful to the inhabitants as the Godzilla incident. Dr. Bright is not allowed to use aforementioned SCP to simulate Dwarf Fortress. Dr. Bright is not allowed to show SCP-682 any of the following: any Bowl movies, The Room, Troll 2, Manos Hands of Fate, movies considered so bad they're good, movies considered cult classics. You know what? Dr. Bright is just not allowed to show SCP-682 any movies at all, ever. Dr. Bright is not allowed to tell the new researchers that typing 0110011 0011 0111 0111 001 000111 011 01011 0000 10111 01000 space 10000000 11 00011 00111 01 001011 00 00 1 0000000 1 0 11 11 11 01 01 0001 0 01 0111 01 011 000 in a text file and renaming it to 079.exe, and then we'll give them complete control over SCP-079. Dr. Bright is not allowed to use SCP-559 with one candle in order to data expunged attempted breastfeeding incident. What the fuck? In fact, let's just amend that Dr. Bright is not allowed to breastfeed, period. Dr. Bright is not allowed to claim that SCP-014-J has breached containment, and then leave a fucking dining fork and an adjacent hallway. Dr. Bright is not 05-0-J. No such position exists at this time. Dr. Bright will not be allowed to give 239 a copy of any Harry Potter books. Okay, I'm out of hot sauce. Time to move on to the other soul-destroying drinks. On top of having hot sauce and a throat ache. Existence is pain. Existence is pain. Dr. Bright is not allowed to give SCP-141 is not allowed to use SCP-141 to give people parking tickets. Dr. Bright is not allowed to send anything into the past, future, or alternate dimensions. Dr. Bright is not allowed to accuse people of being duplicates of himself with the intention of having them terminated unless they are actually duplicates of himself. Dr. Clef is not allowed to convince Dr. Bright is a copy of him. Dr. Bright may not put a cup of orgasm from SCP-294 through 914 on the very fine setting. Dr. Bright may not use SCP-294 to create a cup of mimetic orgasm and use it on worldwide television. Dr. Bright is not permitted to use SCP-294 to create orgasms of any kind, mimetic, sentient, or otherwise. I fucked up mimetic. That's going to become the next meme after Grasshopper. Existence is pain. And I'm loving every second of it. Alright. Dr. Bright is not allowed to make, accept, or take a rake off on bets concerning XK end of the world scenarios. Dr. Bright is not allowed to have access to SCP-732 infected documents along with SCP-239. MTF Lambda 2 has been dispatched to contain Clatterchef. Dr. Bright is not allowed to organize, authorize, or create any form of a quote-unquote Foundation Demolition Derby starring SCPs 2383-J, 708-666-J, 2558-J, 1543-J, 2041-J, 2103-J, 968-J, 968, 462, 115, and 225, and for a grand finale, no, just no. Even if you try to throw in 682, trying to disguise it as a termination attempt. Dr. Bright is not allowed to get on the PA on Site 19 and announce that he just won the game. You know that Dr. Bright is just never allowed on the PA system for any reason. Ever. Dr. Bright is not allowed to request access to all cubicle SCPs to make a fort of any kind. Dr. Bright is not allowed to order anyone to infiltrate the woman's locker room. Dr. Bright is not allowed to play hot potato with SCP-963. Dr. Bright is not allowed to arrange, schedule, advertise, promote, or sell tickets to cage matches between SCPs. We don't care how many O5s agree to it and how many precedents there are. Dr. Bright is not allowed to pet a SCP. Dr. Bright is not allowed to combine a cadaver infected with SCP-008 and SCP-217. Dr. Bright and Cliff are no longer allowed to engage in research in any activity involving involving any amount of Super Balls. Also, the aforementioned are not to compel anybody into conducting such activities for them. Challenge accepted is not a valid excuse for anything. Dr. Bright is not allowed to release SCP-002, especially if he includes the option to buy. Dr. Bright is not allowed to dress up as Joseph Stalin and ambush Agent Strelnikov in the hallways. Actually, Dr. Bright shouldn't be allowed to dress up as any communist dictator. There's no way it could end well. I can slowly feel my internal organs shutting down. Can you guys, not mute yourself? I feel so lonely. You guys even here? Hello? Hello? I am alone. Okay. You just muted yourself again. Fucking great. Dr. Bright is not allowed to access the cafeteria menu at all, nor is he allowed to get anyone to access it for him directly or indirectly. Dr. Bright is not allowed to introduce small children to the Giving Tree. Dr. Bright is not allowed to borrow SCP-159 for his office. Oh, God. My everything is shutting down. Dr. Bright is not allowed to dare new personnel to play peekaboo with either SCP-569 or 173. You know, the statue motherfucker that teleports. The SCP Foundation does not have any position such as Chief Defenstrator. Wrong. Agent Clef is not allowed to create new positions. Any proposed containment procedure that includes the phrase giant robot is to be automatically rejected. Excessive force is not the same as the Force. Therefore, using it does not make Dr. Bright a Jedi. Dr. Bright is not allowed to use SCP-914 to craft items from TF2. Yes, a Medigun would be a useful tool for the Foundation staff. No, we are not going to waste any more SCP-500 attempting to make one. Especially not after SCP-427. God. Dr. Bright is not allowed to use SCP-914 to craft items from Minecraft either. Also, your diamond pickaxe has been confiscated. Dr. Bright is not allowed to tell future hosts that you are about to become very bright. Then he can't tell anyone that possession is 9/10 of the law. Dr. Bright is not allowed to refer to D-Class personnel as extra live. Dr. Bright is not allowed to send SCP-1004 over an email message. No matter the electricity savings, no product of SCP-159 is to be used for illumination. SCP-001 is not Dr. Bright's penis. The hammer is not his penis. Dr. Bright is not allowed to use his genitals for any construction purposes whatsoever. Dr. Bright possesses the ability of consciousness transfer and the artifact 963. He does not possess any of the following. Oh, this is gonna hurt. There we go. Oh my god. Wait. The thing that I sneezed into, it's red now. That's just how much hot sauce there is over my face. I'm gonna pause it here. I'm gonna go just blow my nose.